So, hello everyone. This is Valderon. This is No Man's Sky. This is Expedition 14 Liquidators. And it is on my Steam account. So, what I will do, that's the thing that I say all the time. Go and see the invoice when you come back to a planet and just take what you feel is useful for you. So we are continuing on phase 2. We did phase 1 yesterday, and yeah, that's what we are going to look at. That one is done. That one reached the second drop zone. I have some tasks here. So yeah. So we are going for the next drop zone. That's the next one which is coming up. And that is there. I was aware it was relatively close, but because I could actually take the jump yesterday in one go, because the distance was not on the hyperdrive was not big enough to actually do it. So that is why we had a pit stop, I believe. I might be wrong. I'm not sure my head was quite screwed on the right way yesterday, because I had a couple of things where I was relatively weird on. So there is an exotic. Can we get a little review on that? Actually we can. So it's a weaving. Very yellow with black panels, I think. 58 slots, 41 million. So it's relatively expensive. I'm going to put the clips on and take a picture of it as well. I think that would be a suitable picture. The glyphs is down the left hand corner. You have to be in Euclid to use them, but if you do, you'll get to a planet in this system, and you go to the space station and you sit and camp out for this nice exotic. 41 million. It's all yours if you want it, and the system is called Noraya, and it is the system where the second, oh, I could have looked at that, the second drop zone is. So yeah, as said, feel free. The thing is, you very unlikely will have enough money on the expedition, so you probably want to go here on your normal one. Scan, deliver, kill. So okay. There's nothing to get hung about. Strawberry fields forever. Yeah, I don't want any more bullets. I have plenty. So let's talk to someone. I'm not going to overly talk to a lot. This is weird. My viewer number keeps going up and down. So right now it seems like I don't have many viewers. So yeah. However, if you like what you see, make sure you follow. As that actually helps me out to have an idea how many is kind of interested in the channel. It also gives you an opportunity to get notifications when I go online. I follow in general my schedule, but Fridays is a little bit open, and some Fridays I will stream and others I won't. I don't know if I'm going to schedule it yet, but I'm looking a little bit how the numbers are as well. If no one comes and watch, then why bother spending a Friday? Wow, I'm very often playing games anyway. So, well, but maybe play other games than No Man's Sky. I don't know, and that's a little bit of an open question at the moment. So that is always a little bit of the hyperdrive module. Yeah, that's not really what I need, but on the other hand, sometimes it's kind of better to take what you can get. Thinking something, and now I can't remember what I was thinking. That is kind of stupid. Take it there for now. What was it I was thinking? I was thinking something like that. No, wait. Now I know what I was going to look at. Might not be able to. Sometimes it kind of depends on what the discounter is, and that changes with your standing. So, but So let's go and find the drop zone. It can't be overly difficult. Make sure I check that everything is fine. It's on that poisonous planet. Haven't really got any protection from anything, so yeah. Okay, I'm being attacked. Or what? Doesn't look like it, so it's kind of weird. Well, I don't have any toxic protection, so okay, someone just took them. It's annoying, but yeah. just going to... Yeah, as I said, someone already been here, so, well, there was that Sarah woman, so... She of course took a couple of things and then... So the thing is, I just have to kill as many as I can, so it actually help out the community part as well. Did I go in here? Yeah, I did. The other one. Yeah, she took the nanites in front of me. That is the curse having multiplayer on sometimes. Starship. So, what was the reward for that? So, we then need the next one, which is the infestation area. That will be killing a big one. I had moved, I didn't, so... Hey Tiger, welcome to... I'm actually good. It's been a very good day, so so far it's surprisingly hot here, but that's Yeah, well, it's just been collecting the clouds here. We haven't had any rain. And my son and I was out walking the dogs, and I was just in. Well, we both were just in t-shirt, and it was like, uh, why is it so warm? It's grey, and there's a little bit of wind as well, but it was just baking warm, and both dogs were uh, kind of struggling with the heat. So yeah. Oh, bless. But when you look outside, it's very easy to be tricked, to be honest. I was actually considering, well, I have a very thin rain jacket, but unfortunately, when it's so humid as it's been, then it works like a greenhouse. Um, so it really has to be wet before I put that on, to be honest. But I was wondering because it looked like it would come down hard with rain, but to be honest, it hasn't, and yeah. So you're the lucky one who had some rain. Hey, Wicked. So, quite easy actually. It went very smooth yesterday. build that. Okay. I can put one on, I think. No, not entirely like that, but yeah, there is a kind of. I need some sentinels and crusher wild grub. Okay. The wild grub I actually had on this planet, so why not just land somewhere and find it? Well, that would be the first. What? Didn't I even have that? Damn. Thank you for following. And welcome to. Oh. So, I'm trying to be smart here. One hermetic seal and one carbon nanotube. That and a wiring loom. Where do I get a wiring loom from? I have one. Wow. Well. Need to find something which I won't. Feel there's a problem if I dismantle it. Hello there. And welcome to. I'm kind of good. Trying my best to make things come together. Game is sometimes a little bit challenging with the things. Yeah. Well, that's the brilliant thing. If games are a little bit challenging, then they are actually good. Let's go that way, and then go that way. There we are. That works for now. Now I can grab this. Okay. There's more there. Okay. Well, it depends what it is. I do mind of certain things being asked on the live stream, so so I will say it depends. So, where did my marker go? This problem here, there's so much noise. Yeah, I don't discuss that on live stream. By default, if people ask me about that, I say no. That kind of don't belong. My viewers is not necessarily to be involved in people who want to sell me something, and it would be someone calling me if I had my house full of guests. I would not take that lightly. So no, that is the wrong place. Sorry about that, but anyway, I'm not going into anything at the moment. So, oh, I lost my marker. That is annoying. No, it's okay. I know you have yours to tend to, but you too. Yeah, okay. Bad weather, bad weather. That's not healthy. So, while we wait for the weather. Okay. Why did I suddenly have one extra of them? Oh. Well, won't complain because I'm going to need that at some point. That is so I wonder if that was the one I took or the one I found. That's the problem when you get attacked by pirates suddenly. Things sometimes disappear for you. Or I turned blind. That is absolutely a possibility as well. I actually think this was the one I took. And the other one should be quite close by, so. Oh, that was the other thing I was looking for, so that's actually kind of good. Some juicy grub. I need to crush it, so. So, yeah. Well, as long as you're alive, then it's good. It's okay almost dying. So that was actually great. So absolutely useful. So the problem is when you don't have any protection against the environment, then it kind of drain you out a little bit. So, oh, my dog has been around. Someone has placed a bowl at my feet. So I think it's one of those moments where it's tell me you have a border collie without telling me you have a border collie. So there. So it's going the right way. So yeah. Yeah, I should have told that woman who wanted to make graphic art. I have one in the house who is actually very capable, and those of you who have noticed what I have behind me, that is made by my daughter. So, and that is all computer made, and then it's put on canvas professionally, of course, but all the graphic is done by her. So if I want anything done graphically, then I would do it in-house and save a lot of bucks on that, because graphic professionally made is not cheap. But I am actually I by default say no to anything people offers me during a stream, because I think it's the wrong place to do it. And yeah, I mean I I would rather ask you, because I like your profile picture. That is amazingly made. But the thing is, I know they want to make a buck and they make a living, and I understand that. And to be honest, they should do their job and contact us offline. Send us some pictures they have made and say, I made this. Are you interested in some graphic work for your channel, your YouTube channel, or whatever it is? And then we could have a chat. I would probably ask you, well, how much do you charge for making these kind of things? But you're absolutely right. We can make a lot of things ourselves as well. It doesn't have to be high-end corporate level. At least that's what I think. But yeah. You're absolutely right. Well, there is that painter. He's very good, but it starts hurting watching. He actually paints very, very good. And there is a couple. I know. I have a Norwegian lady on my list who also streams No Man's Sky. She also do some art in the afternoon, and you're absolutely right. It's I don't know if it's how can I say it? I don't want to offend anyone, because that's actually not my interest in any way. But I mean, I have a feeling some people would think it's a little bit too too difficult to actually do these things themselves. I mean, stream their abilities. It's easier to get 3 streamers to pay $400-500 a piece for a graphic package. Yeah, the thing, while my daughter was streaming, I was sitting moderating her chat, just to make sure that there wasn't any nastiness or something like that, which there actually wasn't. But some came on and wanted to sell her stuff as well, and it was not only graphic, it was other things as well. I said to her, listen, this is the wrong place. Do your homework and find out how to contact people offline. That might make it better. But you are absolutely right. People should actually use the media we have. So I'm sitting here dragging the time a little bit because I'm actually thinking whether I should go and try to kill some sentinels or I should just scoop on. I actually think I will go and look at some of those buildings which pops up, because first of all it would make me kill some more monstrosities, and that's good for the community. That was not really useful. It's not even a building I can stand on. Luckily I have a big ship. That's harsh if it starts shooting at me when I'm standing here. I thought all these was hazardous plants. It wasn't, so Okay. Stand still so I can hear it. One more, then this bloody the same. Thought that. Never mind, don't shoot at me, I haven't done anything. Where are you? A little trick is shoot at them as quick and early as you can. The longer time you actually have to shoot at them, the more damage you can do to them. So I declined the first freighter I encountered because it was a B class. So let's see what this one is. I don't have big hopes, but as this is a brand new save, then I don't have a freighter on my modder save, so it is just yeah. Maybe I should check it out before. It's a C class, so it's not one I want either. But I take the rewards. That's always good. Especially as it gives some nanite. Go, and as I always say, take a look at the freighter. There might be a thing or two you can pick up, so that's a no. Yeah, that's not something I can interact with. I don't have any Atlas Pass yet, so that is not going to work out with anything. So, no. There was nothing useful here. But the thing is, you don't know until you looked. So, space station. Quite a number of missions to hand in as well, so that's actually not a bad thing. And when we start dealing with the Sentinels, we get even more. So, just need to put them. Okay. So, marrow bulb refined turns into sodium, which is a little bit better use for it, I think, than many other things. I got one of these. Which became something else. Don't have any space for anything right now. I don't have any technologies. Yeah, I have one there which I can't really either. So yeah. let's see if we can and will sell something. Thinking that one actually belongs over there. Okay, these goes over there as well. I have a stack. These I normally have on my starship, so they're on my exosuit. So now we need to start making those nanites. That is going to take some time, but it's not going to interfere with anything else I do, so unless I suddenly need to refine something, but that of course will then take precedence. Ammunition, donate, no. Past I would always speak to two of the owners of the system. With the new here, I kind of speak to one of each race. On this, I have other agendas. Yeah, I am on the expedition, and I am going to do that relatively quick, but I really don't want to lose out on the game either, because the game is actually the main reason why we are here. Well, it's at least the main reason why I'm here. So the problem is that I lack slots for everything, so I want this grave. Yeah, when this turns into a normal game, then of course I can easily do the normal things like atlas and all that. So it's not like I lose out even if I don't do it right now. So I'm actually fine with technology for now. So I just try to kind of make sure I have a relatively good balance in whatever I'm doing. So I didn't have any. So the only thing I have here I can do is actually visit that grave, and that would be the first thing to do. And I keep forgetting with a hauler you can't just go to the butt of it and hope to get in. It doesn't work that way. Oh. That's a lot of communication station. Oh. So, yeah. Oh. It's funny, I would never, ever put something like this. I don't understand why no one has put on that it's a trap or something like that. That would have been funny. Ah, fucker. I need something with a little bit more kapow. I really need something with a little bit more kapow. Okay. What can we see around here, if anything? So this in general looks like a boring planet. Okay. The thing is, I don't really need a lot of resources right now. And if I do, of course I will go and get them, but it's not in big need. Not much, but every little helps. So I get little things here and there. So I'm actually doing quite well on the milestones that is not the killing of big ones. I have a couple I haven't done yet, and those I will be working on. Oh, there's something to visit. Yeah, good thing. Good thing. Oh, sorry, animal. Yeah. Okay, I need fiber metal plating. That's not what I need anyway, so that is rubbish. I need that, I need that. So they are almost free. No, I didn't. Okay. So let's look at the archive as well now we're here. I know it's not really what you are supposed to, but as I said, I want to enjoy the game as well as doing the expedition. So it is all about exploring as well. And everything I can find that I am which is somewhat useful. That is going to be... Oh, there's another one. There's two here. Okay, so... I'm not going to purchase anything, I am just looking. A little bit, I don't actually know what I'm looking for, so yeah. These I will start by. Now I got the nanites, then yeah, that is actually good, getting a memory fragment without doing anything. Sure. There's this guy, he will give me that, so that's what it is. I don't need any more bullets right now. Sell something maybe? Although I doubt it, but the non-trade goods change, so that could actually be, yeah, that one is good. That one is good now. So, yeah, I gave a little bit. And you can go up and look at the archive and get some information about the race which is dominant in this system. So I got another so that is actually nice. I keep forgetting that I have I'm a normal save, so the stack size is way bigger than I'm used to. Go. So some people discuss whether you want to find the graves or not. It costs you a lump sum of nanites to actually get the grave, but the outcome is way more worth than that. So you get a glyph. If you don't want to do the Atlas mission, then that's the only way of actually getting glyphs. Secondary, you always get a memory fragment, which is very useful. So even if it's something you can't use, it can be dismantled and it will give you some material plus a wiring loom. Wiring looms can be very expensive. If we play on the highest settings where everything is turned off, then that's really something you want to do. God, they are running like headless chickens here. Okay, I got what I came for, so that is actually good. Let's have a look what we got. So it's a water protection module. I already have 3, which is all S class. So this one will just be recycled, and that is absolutely fine. So this is pretty much it for this. Let's just actually we need the scrap metal for that, but we can go to drop zone 3 anyway. That one. So I've got a couple of multi-tool slots, which is good. I have a feeling I'm running out of fuel. So I do think the progress I do is actually quite fine. Certain things you just accumulate as you're doing it, so you actually don't really have to do much to do those things. So, oh. I mean, I do earn money without actually doing too much of an effort to do so, so that is equally good. Everything else can wait. So I'm actually doing that because I know there will be sentinels there, so that's quite a good place to go. So what can we buy here? A lot of things, but nothing really I want. Yeah, so sorry, I'm sitting blowing a little bit, but it's relatively warm here. I do have an open window, but it's not always what is going to help. So yeah. So it's not because I'm unhappy or anything else. That's nice to know. Do you see that Tiger number 3 is completed as well? No, it just came up. So that's definitely, well, I haven't been on my permanent save on Game Pass today, so at least that's it must be all those I have killed here. I have a feeling you're not watching so much what I'm doing. You're more listening to me, aren't you? Because you're playing yourself. Which is absolutely fine. Okay, I need this. So now I am actually in the situation where I actually want to go to the anomaly. I need a couple of things out of the shops, so it's absolutely fine. I'm happy whatever you choose to do, and how is your hobby doing? Did he manage to do the expedition as well? I assume if he did, he is waiting for the same as we are. Oh, I thought he was on it. Okay, sorry, I have missed something there. Um, oh. Okay, yeah. I do have to do some resources, but yeah. Of course. Are you telling me you're breaking our rules? Oh my. At least we can laugh at it, right? Ah, okay. That doesn't hurt as much. I would say that doesn't hurt as much as some of the other things. I would feel rather hurt if my 300 plus hours one would go that way. That's what I want. Ah, that doesn't hurt as much. It's more with all the other things you have accumulated, and I mean, if you lose your whole nip farm and all that. So, anything I need to be able to make right now? No. Anything I want here? Okay, someone who had done the wrong way. I only have 3, so that's not going to be much. I actually like to have the ramp or stairs, whatever you want to call them. So, do I need something for the ship? There's actually something which is a little bit useful. Okay, I think I'm done. So I have a mission, but before I go to that, I want to check something. Yeah. So at least I can stop someone there. Boom.
Technology installed.
I know I'm lagging space for technology, but I do like to actually get the things I feel is right. So that needs emerald, I don't have that, I need copper, and that needs cadmium. I have a little bit of cadmium, but not much. Okay, that one is there, so that's of course where we go. To find a factory. Wonder if that's the one. So, toxic planet. Oh, bugger, I forgot that. Where's the door to this? Oh, Jesus. Oh, there's a grave. Useful. On the other side, of course. Would be too easy if it was where I was. Oh, I forgot them as well. Oh, Jesus. I noticed there was boxes on top of these. Oh, okay. Absolutely worth looking at them at another time. Don't you call anything? Sentinel nest I'm actually not interested in. So the thing is, I know I have to deal with both walkers as well, so I decided I might as well. Now I'm actually in this situation, so that was actually not too bad. Toxic. There we go. And I need to make sure I pick up all the combat supplies. Because it's kind of silly to leave something behind that you have earned. It actually looks like I have sorted everything. So there's a grave that I will actually take a look at. I am not interested in, so yeah. So the grave is there. So what is going where? I will keep them right now because I am not entirely sure I want to unpack them because they quickly create 10 new things to put in 10 slots, which I actually might not have. So there is the grave. So the biggest challenge for this, I would say, probably is to get the 4 walker brains, but or kill the 4 walkers. But just think about every time you kill the sentinel, when they drop their combat supplies, that gives you health. So don't pick them up until you need them. That is a kind of a good strategy. Okay. I might want to sit inside the ship then. Exosuit. That one was falling, so let's fill that up. That one. So, that actually made something better. I am seriously lacking space, but that's actually fine. So, okay. I need chromatic metal. Wherever I will find that. Well, I won't find chromatic metal, but I will find copper on this planet, so no, oh, bugger. Why did I do that? So they go with these up here. So let's move these for now. Yeah. So they protect different things. What else do we have? That's about it, isn't it? So let's go and do one of these while we are here anyway. Where? Yeah, I know I'm using another weapon right now, but Got a new title, that's interesting. Okay. I am really releasing them today. That's good for the community, but not necessarily good for me. So I just realized that I probably should go and check the Sentinel pillar as well. Didn't I pick that up? I picked that up. So I got those. Okay. 2 is all finished, so that is fine. So where was the Sentinel pillar? There. Let's do an out and in again. Because there's 2 things going to it. First of all, those which was active when it deactivated would put some combat supplies on the floor. And secondly, you can get a forgetting that today? Is rather annoying, but yeah. So if you go this, you can then, and you can do that even if they are alive and you killed them around. You can access the logs. There's a little bit of lore around the sentinels on these. Then you can extract weapons technology, which here is a C class. Oh, okay. That is one thing to bear in mind when you shift your multi-tool, pick up a new one. That's the one you have in your hand. Oh, that's one of the new animals. Okay. They are there. We'll look at that when the horse is gone, which they are. So. That is. Quite interesting. And it eats rocks. Okay. So I only have one thing left here. No, two things. First of all, I need to empty the boxes. That one. And these, when we kill them, we get nanites and some stuff. There's normally 3. So, happy days. So let's go and see if we can get some copper. Could probably have walked there, but as it's an hostile environment, I actually prefer to bring my ship around with me. Not my ship, my ship. Oh, on this planet I actually don't need to be afraid of sentinels anymore, because they are disabled for the next 24 hours. There's not a lot of cover. Impure, meaning that it's mixed with the ground. Yeah. I will need some more. So we are falling again on our which is kind of okay because it regens when you are inside. Now it looks a little bit better. And don't make my normal mistake to park on top of it. Because then you won't be able to mine it. Oh, no, it's not where I normally have it. Yeah. That's okay. Okay. So how much do I have? Well, how much did I actually need? 150, so I need 300. Because it goes in the ratio 2 to 1. I don't know how much I have, but I'd rather sit in my ship and do these things than 488. So I actually need more, but Let's start with what we have. Things. So we don't have a space bar that is explaining a thing or two. So these two I would normally have on my ship, but yeah, that is not what it is right now. So why am I doing this to myself? So I could use some more. So the question is, how many animals have I actually found on this planet? 6 out of 8. What are the two? Ground and flying. Okay. So with a little bit of help. With a little bit of luck, I might find them. Is this the one I already picked up? I think so. So I moved myself a bit from where I did my last scan, and then do another one and see something which is not the one we already did. So normally I would go for floating crystals and things like that. However, I'm very low on space, so It is actually very annoying how little there is around here. Still show me the other one I had, so... Okay, can just scan before. Sit inside this and go to that copper which was marked, which I marked, and hopefully it's a good deposit. So So I don't have anything to refine right now, but that can quickly change if I need something. How is my... Not only great. Also impure. I call them impure when they are mixed in with ground. Prefer resources is in a pure form, so you don't. I'm tempted to say I feel sometimes I'm kind of waste my time when I only get a little bit out of it, but I know it is to kind of make the game a little bit interesting. So this one I'm actually keeping as copper because I need copper in different forms and shapes as well. So not refining it. I have enough for now, so yeah. I think we're done here and should kind of get on.